I found a bunch of videos of me from 2008 when I was a child. Videos of me that I had never seen before. Like literally 3 hours ago, I had not even known about these bunch of videos. And of course, I'm excited. At first moment, I was like, "What the flick is this folder?" Right? It's just a folder of a folder of a folder, and I've always clicked around it. I never really clicked in it, and I just found them. Just a bunch of videos of us when we were kids. And I literally just found a video of my grandma who passed away in 2009. God rest her soul. 2009. I have a couple of funny stories of my grandma. I never saw her really talking or moving around, and I just saw a video of her, for example, literally just waving around, shaking hands, just smiling for the camera. I never saw her. She passed away at 63. So she had a bunch of life in her. And at first, I looked at the videos this way, and it was fantastic. Just for just a couple of minutes, I was like, I'm thrilled. And then I found videos of like a house tour, a house tour, just filming everything in the house. Not everything, but the stuff that, like the Windows startup, like the Windows XP startup. I swear to God, it was in the video. And I'm watching these videos of us from back then, and at first it's beautiful, and then the videos just kind of drag a little bit longer. The video was 10 minutes. I was like, what is that? You know, the phone was like a Nokia 95 or something. I don't even know how that thing recorded for 10 minutes. The video is 200 megabytes of size, and I was like, whoa. And so I'm watching. And then I just get a different aura. Because I'm watching the house where we were running around and stuff, just playing on the computer. And then just a bunch of memories, just negative feelings. I start seeing things that I didn't know back then. I would never know back then. I would just... I would see the video from, today's understanding of what went on back then. And without diving into detail, it was a lot of hardships, right? It was a lot of just moving around and just, I could see the toll, just from watching a bunch of these videos. I can just see how my perspective was, and I could see also the toll and just the hardship that it was taking on my parents, for example. Because it took a lot of effort for us just to have these simple little moments of joy. And even then, there's something happens to me, and then, or my brother, or one of the siblings, and my mom, for example, would rush to help and console. And just looking at this, it's taken a lot of effort to just do this, so that I can turn out like this, right? Just this thing. It's like, this is a person who, we just keep moving, right? So right now I'm thinking of, I'm a mechanical engineer who's about to graduate in 60 days. And, I'm going through the tests. I'm moving through, what is necessary to complete the steps, and everybody of my siblings and family, everybody has their own thing going. And I honestly I cannot see something as just silly as this way of just keeping moving. It's like 20 years of us building those little moments, those little things that don't last long. They don't. And just pause, just pause and look around, pause and appreciate, stop looking for the next thing, always. And I know, and I love that there are families or people with the mindset that, of course, you should pause every once in a while. I mean, really appreciate what is right now, because it's not that it's finite, or it's just that it's something that you've spent so much doing. Just sit in it for a moment. Keep moving. Don't focus on the moving part. Focus on, we're here now. Okay, we're together. We don't need to be moving. What's next? What's next here? There's a problem there, and I know that life is negative right now, and always has been, and always will be. Okay, and I know that. And but sometimes even that can be like paused upon, and thought, you know what? Thank God, at least things are this way, and thank God for what is, at least. I don't know. It's just stupid, right? But it is what I'm feeling right now. Is that there were so many, you could call, periods of life, longer stretches of time, that were just deleted, basically out of memory, without seeing this stuff. We did not pause for a second to appreciate. We didn't talk about them. We always have a plan of, yeah, when things will get talked about, and then they don't, and then they're just forgotten. So please, if there are things in your life that you don't think are gonna last long, you better start looking into maybe discussing them, or talking about them, or um, enjoying them. You know, just a lot more, because life will actually move on, and you will get separated, and everybody's going to be doing their own thing, and it's just it's such a loss. It's such a loss that no one will remember it by the time you want to talk about it, by the time you feel like talking about it in the future. You should feel like talking about it. I'm not saying you should force anything. It's just that, just if this is a period of life, that's fine, even if it's horrible. I'm sure there are things that people will look fondly upon in the future. It's just, why the rush? That's all. That's all. It's just so silly. It's just so silly. And that's all I wanted to talk about. Honestly, again, everybody's asleep, so all I had was my camera uh, to get this to whatever.